So, in what will probably be the final stream, we'll see. Um, Here we go. The start of a 27-day bad tide. Right now, as soon as I hit go, and basically, we'll see how we do for the 27 days. It's quite a lot to go with, so let's see how it goes. And before we get started, let's go ahead and do a quick tour, see what's still outstanding here. Over here, just nothing there. Nothing there. This is all done. So as long as it's blowing, we're good. And I could put like a gravity battery here without it being a problem. I think. Let's check real quick. And yeah, I could do a gravity battery there and then a connection power shaft that way. Need a little bit of power. I mean, we don't need much over here. So at least you have. Oh, there's something still pending over here. I didn't see that there. I thought it was done. We just need 4 paper. Not a big deal. Okay. And then I guess I could sit here and begin the connection for this to come across to here. Well, that's a bit up though. But that's that. So there's not really much over here. They're working on the dance hall for this side. Over here, a little bit of an extra, another water thing, a hauling post here. And over here, I could finish this district, but I may just not deal with that and just finish this, here, this to be able to dam this all the way across and do that. We'll see. And then I don't know if there's really anything over here pending. So really, the last big thing, then we should be fine really, is the wonder. We are under 200 treated planks needed. So let's see how we go. So we've got 27 days. I have a high probability chance that we'll probably finish the wonder before those days hit. So let's get going. All right. Lots of beavers busy working around. You can see the bad water just flowing in here. And as it does, this will stop flowing. These will close. And it pumps all the bad water out here. And of course over here we've got bad water already being pumped out here. And over here. As you can see. So let's see here. How much more do we have on this? Yeah, you can see this has already stopped flowing. To be expected. Fortunately, I don't have to remove any of these levees. So I don't have to worry about that. And we can get this done. Just a couple more logs there. And I think I'll go ahead. But hold on. Priority, low, all that, all that. There we go. Okay. All right, cool. Path like that. And so those can all be built, start to be built now. We'll just let this all go. And see how it goes now. I forgot to pause my pumps. Oh my goodness. I forgot to pause all my pumping. That's on me. You're being forgetful. Good news is, it shouldn't be that much water drained out for just one day of the bad tide, but whoops. So, all right. Oh, how's this dynamite placement going? Turn off the water real quick. Oh, looking good. Just a little bit more up here. Not bad at all. Excellent. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I was gonna build another deep water pump there. Never did it. And it's not any better there. Okay. There we go. That's gonna get there. I'll put this on highest priority just to get those 4 paper in there. All right. Can't zoom. Oh yeah, I can. There we go. It's not zooming out anymore than it did. So, all right, cool. That's done. So I can get rid of this and do this, and that. That might have been helpful to have those. How many logs? Oh, the dams take more logs than levees. Not a big deal. But I do want to high prioritize that just for when the bad tide's done. Oh, look at there. I think I just got a lot more beavers. All right. That's there. All right, let's come over here. Okay. This is staying nice and tall. It overflows this way. So this pumps up to here, which pumps back down to here. This is holding onto this. This is holding that because that's at the right level. And this holds at 0.65 for water levels. Really? 0.65? Let's just go down to, let's just drain it all the way out for now. And then let's go up to 0.25. Maintain 0.25 level. Not a big deal that it really matters that much, but still. Alright. Just this. I didn't remember seeing the flags before. The water already dropped that far? Flags aren't underwater anymore? Or was that because of my pumping earlier? No, still not getting any more treated planks. Okay. I see. I'm gonna definitely have to. I'm gonna have to come off this way. So. Let's see here. This was. Oh, I wanted this one. Not where I wanted that. Let's put this here. What we'll do is we'll just go ahead and get this plan to go up here. I can then start pulling power like this. There we go. There we go. Alright, so there. That can go down, and then I can start planning to bring it over here. Get it over to here somehow. And then figure out a way to bring it over. Does this require horsepower? Yes? No? Because it should say on it. I know this does. But it does not tell me how much horsepower. Oh, there it is. 200. Yeah, this is no horsepower, so we're definitely gonna have to go over to here. So let's plan for that as well. Let me see. Oop, wrong thing. There we go. X, what I wanted. Okay, so this way. Alright, so right there. Path it. I go for the longest possible one. This. That one. Okay, that looks right. Okay, so then I just need to get that up to the right height. This one. And this way. We'll just do this here real quick. Just go ahead and do it both ways. Then we can stairs right there. Path that. Into a path all the way across. And then I can do that and that. And that'll allow this all to connect in. So even if the battery drains over here, it won't be a problem. Alright, look at that. Okay, excellent. Alright. Maintain that flow. I could get power out of it too. Oh wow, this already built all that, huh? Good. Okay, let's see here. What are we got here? Hey, we got 18 of those. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Oh, is this done? Yes, it is. I'm going to hold off on doing this because this is going to take a lot of water. So if I detonate this now with 22 days left, there won't be as much water to pull out of here over here. So this will be detonated later. Possibly after this is completed, because the rate that it's going right now, that might be done pretty PDQ, so they should be able to get all these, right? I don't know. It doesn't say they can't reach that one. Let's see. Should be good. Alright, power. Don't wanna wrong type of corner. We're gonna do it like this. Oops, wrong one. Alright, and then need to do this, of course. So I can do that. And then this. Alright, this, oops, yeah, this one, that, let's see here. These should all be buildable. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do, just because it's easier this way. It's gonna be easier just to sit here and connect this all over. That. Let's see here. Alright, there's a little bit of a drop there. What can we do? Because that's gears. It's just a drop of 1. Do that. Then I can just do that. Less dropping. Up. 3. Around like this. Like this. Oops, right there. And then that. This one. Might as well just do that. They can build all the rest of this across like that. There we go. So that'll let us just build that across and just connect all the power systems all up. So there shouldn't be really any independent power other than this the little experimental station here. That's only experimental because I was testing building a windmill on top of another windmill. There you go. Alright, so over here, let's see how things are going over here. Excellent. Alright, let's just pick that up real quick. And landscaping, levees. Is there gonna be any time anybody coming here? There we go, there's somebody grabbing a log or two. That's not even a bot, is it? That might have been a bot. There's still plenty of logs there. 11k water, not bad, not bad. Let's see how this goes. Okay, 1, 2, put the dam on top. There, alright, so 1, 2, I'll put a couple of dams across just to fall down there. That'll be it. Alright, let's come over here. See how this is coming. Oh, that's coming along nicely. They've placed a lot of stuff there. I'm sure they're doing what they can. And we're at still over 100, but we're down to 1881 total. So 119. Look at the beaver just sitting there working on assembling things on it. There. Got some more logs. I mean, that's really cool how many different build states and where they're working at it. You know, it's not like they're just hammering in one spot. They're in different places working on it and stuff like that. That's cool. That's a lot of little detail touches there. Look at that. There we go. All right. All right. Doo-doo-doo. I'll take a while to get built. Woof. Yeah, this drained out. That's on me. Don't have a fluid dump to fix that. Let's see here. That's there. Got the state contamination barriers here, so I can farm all this. Let's see. Yeah. A little bit of power usage. Yeah, usage, not gain. Okay. No wind blowing. So that means that this is going to drop a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Now. What can we do? What can we do? Just trying to figure out what to do next. Can I do more? I mean, I don't know why the bit rate's not going very well, but that's just the stream rate. Could just be the weather. Let's see here. What do I do with the dirt? Do I have anything useful to do with the dirt? Yeah, you know what? I think I might do this. Let's do. Can I? It's too far from district. Okay, it's not fine. Or it's not a problem. I mean, let's do this. Dynamite 2 right there. And then I can just do a path. Let's do this here. What's this? What did I do? I meant to detonate it. I meant to detonate it. I didn't mean to delete the dynamite. Let's do it again, guys. This time, I promise, I'll detonate it. Oh, gosh. Thanks for letting me know the stream looks good. Oh, my gosh. Alright. Let's see here. And come on. Come on, robot. There you go. Alright. Now, detonate, not delete. Okay. And let's do the path in here. Just to play with the terrain block some. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Cool. I'll just raise that up, make it a full block like that. Let's see how that goes. That should be able to build all of that. That's fine. Okay. How's the winter coming? 83 treated planks to go. And this is coming along nicely as well to get that power connected. Let's see. Water in this district is 4K. We're still good there. Still good there. And this district, housing is coming along. I still haven't connected that district center yet. And then this district's water supply is good too. Though lower than normal, but fine. Let's see. Oh yeah. Let's check the expansion down here. No further. Okay, let's bump up the priority on this because I need to get this done before the bad tide ends. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Alright. Well, looking pretty good though. Storage. I think I need a pile. Just test real quick. Yes. Dirt. Okay, cool. Alright, let's put a small pile right here of dirt to make building those easier. And that should encourage the import of dirt, which should allow that to get built faster. Alright. Let me see here. That's draining down. Evaporation's the thing that happens though. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. Oh, well, mainly just wait. Wrong side. I want to look over here. See how this is coming? Oh, almost down to 50 treated planks left. The bad tides. So over here on this water source, I have these sluices set to close it if the contamination goes above 0%. And then I have other sluices over here that are set to close once contamination is below. Oh, I think I just said below twice. Basically, this side will close once this is clear water. This side closes if there's any contamination in the water. Then I just built a, channel aqueduct here to force it over to here. And then I had to, once I got it, I think over here far enough, it was deep enough that I didn't have to worry about that. That's this water source. The water source over here basically did the exact same thing, just going straight out here, and that dumps it all the way over to here. This was a fairly large construction, as you can tell. Lots of the 6x1 overhangs. Yeah. The sluice is auto close, so they're all set to auto. And then over here, same basic thing, but I had to carve a channel out over here to just dump the water here and dam it up over here, so that way they couldn't backflow this way. So yeah, and then I also actually have all of the normal bad water spots sealed off. The other ones are over here. Nope. There's one here, and one here. So yeah, but yeah, let's. It's just using the sluice gates to automatically open and close during contaminations and such, and then this sluice gate here is pumps the water. When the water gets pumped down here during good wet seasons, it'll pump over here to fill this up because there's no natural water source here. Unfortunately, it wasn't filling fast enough during a wet season because I only get at most 8 days of a wet season because of the difficulty level that this is at, the hard mode. So yeah, the sluice gates you can do auto open here with the gear icon, and then you have the, you can just auto, like, it's just set to open or set to closed. And so I just set to auto, and you have you can even do depth of water, so that's what this one here is set for. It, when the water is that deep where that blue marker is, the sluice gate here doesn't allow water through, and then it'll divert it over to this, which will dump it down into here. Which I then had to build a pump here because the water actually was backflowing in here anyway. When I built this dam right here, it filled up enough to backfill in there anyway. So I was like, oh, I'll just take advantage of that, and so I built the pumps up that. So quite a lot of aquatic engineering, if you will. All right. This was not normally this deep. I detonated dynamite to make it that deep. Oh, how's the dirt coming over here now that I think about it? Look at that. That looks good. Looking good. You know what? Let me just make sure there's plenty of space here. And I might as well just fill that in too. There we go. So those will be there. That'll be the dirt we filled in. And then at the end of this cycle, I'm going to detonate all of the... Actually, you know what? No, before I do that, let me do this. You pick that up, guys, if you can. So we'll get that done. But then this will be there. This actually fills up, this gigantic lake here fills up from this source here, because this is the largest water source I have that's can give me fresh water, basically. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. The others are 2 and 3 spots, I think, each. And so during good water, it'll flow in through here, and then there's a sluice over here, some sluices over here that you can't see right here. Nope. Come on. There we go. Sluices right here. That, divert water into here and let it fill up. And these triple floodgates here allow that to flow in as well. So yeah. All right. But going through here, I mean, this here, once it starts flowing through, fills up and gets pretty tall to the point where I had to build, I think it's just one block as well I had to build here, but still had to build that because otherwise it would go over into there instead of flowing this way more, which is what I wanted. So, trying to get as much water and greenery as I can. You know, much deep water spots as I can, but they get drained out slowly. Let's see here, we're at 6.5K water stored based on that. And yeah, plenty. We're looking good on water still. Look at the water levels in these tanks. All right. Look at that. That looks good. Excellent. Oh, they got that? Cool. All right, then let's go ahead and do another triple dynamite right there. And that'll get built fairly quickly. Oh, how's this coming? Oh, we're down to 6. I'm gonna sit here and watch this now. See if we can see those last 6 kind of come in. Because this is one of the wonders, and I honestly didn't think it'd be built this quickly, because the start of my last stream last week, there were 1,100, I think. Maybe it was 1,300 treated planks on it. And, you know, put in like 400 last week, which I wasn't expecting. Oh, there we go. They're just finishing it now. They've got all the parts in it. Let's just see here. How much longer has it got? Come on, we got 89%. Okay. Open that, get a little bit further. They're hammering away. I want to see what it looks like when it starts here. I know I've got buildings lacking workers, and I've got a lot of workers lacking jobs, so I don't know where. So here's where I got all my unemployed beavers, which makes sense. In this district, and this district has, yeah, this, no, where's what I want? I want that, that's what I wanted. This doesn't have any jobs, it has unemployed workers. This one has unemployed workers, so this is where all my jobs are then. Yeah. I'll have to migrate. I don't know if I have a population to migrate over there though. Alright, let's see here. 89. Why are we still at 89%? Come on, guys. I see beavers in there working. See, there's beavers there working. And we're not getting any percentages, but we have all the parts there. Come on. We're at 11.5 days. Oh, you can see the water's draining out of this level here. Oh yeah, if you're wondering why there's water here, there's a fluid dump right here where I'm dumping water to maintain this. So A, I have all this land here for growing things, and B, I have a swimming pool here for the beavers. Yeah, they are being too slow. I haven't gotten up 1%. It's the lowest priority thing I've got here. I might bump it up to 1 more. Oh, look at this. They've got this almost done. Look at that. They've made a lot of progress on this. Looking good. 1, 2, 3, 4. About 10 maybe pieces there left. Oh, did they finish this well enough? No. Come on, guys. Just get these done. I guess. Oh well. Well, that's still pending. I only have 5 logs, though. It's so hard to get trees to grow and get enough logs. Even with all this, you see here, like some of these trees you can't chop down because you need the trees to be maturely, fully grown, and then they start producing what you're getting out of them. Like these are targeted for the pine resin. These are targeted for maple syrup. And so I can't cut them down. So I guess but I have all these other trees, like these oaks. All these oaks. If I can click on one. 30 days, but you get 8 logs. It's the best return on time investment there, but it's 30 days. Here, these are the next best, I think, at 12 days for 2 logs, but anything's better than birch. Birch are just not good for logs. Oh, I can get rid of these now. Pick all that up, please. Oh, are they done? Yep, and it's all connected now. So this is fully connected all the way into here. And all this connects across over to here. And so all the power is connected. One of the things that's nice is that you can connect the power system across all your different districts and it doesn't care. So all the power that's generated in all the different places, either the wheels, the hamster wheels, the water wheels, the windmills, all across the place here, all of that generates power, and these all just drop down for that power. And I think some of these might have a little bit more power because they go all the way down to the ground. Hey, they built their dance hall. Cool. All right. 91%. Cool. Over here. How's this coming? And let's see here. That should be finished. All right. Cool. And we have 10 days left. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Need more forest. Don't know if I have a good place for it all, though. I do this. Do that. Well, yeah, he will. Okay. So you know what? Let's do it. Chop trees. Let's see. I don't know how far over we can get, but I'll just mark that whole thing down for chopping. And then you know what, let's do this too. Trees. Oaks. Okay, you can plant all that, that's fine. No, I should do this too. Why not? And then mark this all for cutting. Alright, oh, where's that at? Just need a little bit more to get that completed. 18 out of 20 for that. Okay, cool. So now, down here. Yep, you can get down all the way down there. Excellent. So let's do this. And then just need to sit here and where else has been chopped down? That's been chopped down. So as he chops those birch down, I'll just fill it in. We'll get more trees. Oh, I have 70 logs all of a sudden. Come on. I don't see anybody here chopping any of this stuff down. Birch. This is a birch sapling. So. Okay. Come on. And one more here. We are at 3.8k water with 8.4 days left. So do I need to start turning on my pumps? Let's turn on this one. And this one. I'm gonna start pumping there. Where are we at now? 94%, okay. Oh, there we go, cool, cool. Alright, we can do this now. And let's pick that up right away. Come on. You know what? Never mind. I'll just deal with it. Oh, they can get those. That's cool. There. I don't need that path on top of that. Okay. This district here starting to show signs of life. So I'll be able to drop in. And of course I had to do that, didn't I? Cancel planting here, here. I can put it right here. No, I'll put it here. I will put the district crossing here, I think. And leave those there. You can reach that, right? Yeah, those are within his reach, so that's fine. Alright. Lots of trees coming in now. Plenty of logs. We at 95%? No, we're still at 94. It's a long time to build. Let's see here. Water levels are fine over there. What about over here? Yeah, water levels are fine, so we're good there. Alright. Power just slowly creeping down. Alright, 95%. 5 more percentages. Alright. 7 more days. Alright. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Alright. Okay. Yeah, that might work. It probably would actually work if I did that, if I did high priority or something. Kind of wanted to wait until after the, have to see if I can time it with the end of the bad tide though. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to get all the traded planks as early into the bad tide as I did, so a little bit faster than I was expecting on that. I also thought building this here would take more beaver resources, so, but there's a lot of beavers working on it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I saw a fifth, 5, 6 looks like it working on it right now. So, oh, we're already at 96%. So yeah, looking at it here, even with this way, it should, you know, pretty coincide with the bad tide ending. Need to get this taken care of. I did lower the priority of this stuff here, so let's see. All right, let's see. Okay, why are we? Oh, 4K water. This has. All right. I'm gonna unpause another water pump. 1K water. That's probably fine, but you know, don't want to take chances. And of course, this here is maintaining the water across all of this, so that to try and minimize this from happening, because those aren't growing if they're drying out. So, all right, got plenty of water here for the showers, so that's good. Let's see here. 6 days left in the drought. In this, still going max speed I can go. What are we looking at? 5 more logs. All right. What are we looking at here? 96%. Got beavers hammering away. Oh, they got all that cleaned up. I don't even need to worry about taking the stairs out, because it wasn't going to be part of was going to. Well, you know what? No, I think I just didn't drop those from earlier. There we go. Yeah, I'll need to do this twice anyway, so go ahead and pick that up real fast. We're at 97% and 5.5 days, so we're getting about a percentage a day. So this should be done a couple days before the end of the there. So yeah, it says that there's no workers. This is not gonna have any workers until it's completed. So that's not that's not the number of beavers actively constructing it. That's how many are in it when it's being used. So like, if you look here, there's 1 of 1 workers here. So this is construction site and this is workplace. So this is what's going on for being built, and this is afterwards. That being said, I was wrong about the number, how many percentages points a day. It looks like we got 2 percentage points in a day, so it's not gonna take that much longer anyway if I up the priority. I don't know how many workers can actually come in and work on this to begin with. I mean, just don't know. We're 98%, so it shouldn't hit 100% before I do this. So let's come over here. Get this out of the way. Levy. Bam. And get those taken care of. All right. Let's see what we got. All right, we're still at 98%. So that's good. Let's see here. Are we still pumping water out of that pit over here? Yes, we are. So that's still flowing nicely. That's actually really cool. Considering that's like one of the longer, if not the longest, drought I've had to deal with for this. Or what? I mean, bad tide, drought, kind of the same thing as far as like fresh water supply goes. I'm impressed that that's still enough water to pump and flow back down in here. So keep that circulating like that. That is pretty good. I mean, it's going down. It's definitely dropping, but it's still better than nothing. And these sluices here will keep pushing water into this section over here. So that's good. All right. Over here. That I need to do the 2. Dynamite right there. And we are at 99%. All right. This should hopefully hit 100% here in a second. We'll see. The beaver bots are working through the night building it. Come on. We're just gonna sit here, kind of be a little bit you know, sitting here watching this because I want to see what it looks like as soon as it happens. Come on, beaver bots. Man. At least, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beavers there still. It seems to be that's the max. Is 6 that can work on it because oh, that's their 7th one. I say that and then all of a sudden more start showing up. So did that just turn green? Those boxes? I don't remember if those were green before. There we go. Sweet. Oh my. I see. I need extract and paper now. Not as quickly finished as I thought I was going to be. Wait, cool. That's going to be... I've got paper. You are smelter. Who am I looking for? You? You're making books. Can I prioritize this? No. I'm getting the paper's gonna be the big thing. I'm gonna need to make more paper. Paper is paper. Where's my paper mill? There. I got 1, 2, 3 of them. All right. Where am I gonna put some more? Cause I have how many over here? I have 1. Just have the 1? No, I have 2. I have 2. Let's see here. Paper. I do this. I can't. Dang it. Oh, but I can do it this way, right? Yeah. And that. There we go. All right. Get those built. That'll help push up that paper supply. Yes, more building. I mean, I've got plenty of extract. That's not going to be a problem. It's the paper that's the problem, but that won't take that long. Alright. Oh, that's almost done, actually. Good, good. So we're at 6 out of 10, or 6 out of 20. Okay. A few more trips for that. That's getting progress made. Oh, we're getting too, that's getting too low. Well, whatever. Got 3 days left in the drought. The trees are starting to dry out. It's the way things go. Plenty of food, plenty of water. Oh. And let's drop that down. The last of those dynamites. Okay, so I have 3 papers. Is this it's not paused. Takes a lot of logs to make paper though. You have everything except for logs. That's where we're short, of course. And that's one of the things that's hardest to deal with on this side, so I can't do anything about that one. Alright, 2 more days left on this bad tide. What are we on paper? So yeah, 22 paper. Oh. I need more trees. Any more water storage? All right. Don't need that. There you go. Okay. But I need to do this. What about this? So if they don't start to build that, it's here. Can I blow it up yet? That's here. Yeah, it should be fine. Alright, let's just lower this down. There we go. Just a little bit of water drop there. Not too bad, actually. Not too bad at all for a water drop. And definitely, you can see it definitely had some impact, though. This is all dried out now. It's fine. Food is not an issue. Wood is the issue. Let's see here. Let's see. Forester. Get over here. That. That. There we go. Okay, we can do that. And then what I can do is this. Ah. And let's go like this. I just want to risk drying out. Slows things down. Let's see. This. Alright, and that. Alright, yeah, like this here. Definitely need more trees. More trees. Alright, and then just need to come in here and say, when they grow, cut them all down. All that, all that. There we go, cool. Alright. There we go. That was all done. Thanks, Richard. You have a good day, evening, morning, whatever it is. Night. Alright, let's see here. It's coming along nicely. It better not be logs or not. Okay, good. Come on guys, let's get this in here. Alright. Okay. How's paper supply coming in here? 115 paper. We're getting there. We are getting there. Excellent. Alright. Oh, and the day is ready. Let's do this. Get our water pumping back up. Because we need all the water. This is all the water source I got, so. Alright, that's gonna have to flood. Alright, that's gonna fill up now. Let's see here, how's this coming? Yep, that's coming through now. Here, so that'll start to fill up. And let's check over here. Yep, that's shut down as well. So. Alright. You know what? I don't need any of these things here anymore. Get rid of this. And now I can just sit here and place these down like this. And then to make sure I can do it all, you just path across all that. There, now they can build all that. Alright, so has this has to fill up here. It's getting close. It'll overtop and come down. And yeah, this will start overflowing here soon. Has it started overflowing yet? We are done with day 1. Yes, this is the end of day 1. Not overflowing here yet, but we are pumping this way, which is then flooding down to there. I think I want to pull this up to 0.35. Let's see how this goes. Alright, so now there's a little bit more depth in this here, and then it's still going to flow down to here. So that'll help maintain this level here. Excellent. Is this flowing down yet? Yeah, it's flowing through here now, which will flow into here, which will help fill all of this up. Excellent. What about this? That's flowing into here, which means it's flowing into here. And that means this all is going to fill up. Excellent. And how's my paper supply? 166 out of 500. All right. Yeah. Okay. Why not? Oh yeah, no, there's paths. There's just no way to get to them yet. Okay. This district might actually finish being prepped before anything else, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright, how's this overflow going? That's alright, that's definitely overflowing, but this has got a long way to go. Alright, how's this coming? Alright, this is only day 2, so we've got at least 3 more days of nice wet weather. I think it's a minimum of 5 days. We'll see here. Maximum, I think, is 8 of wet weather. I don't know if I can see the settings right now. Let's see here. Nope. Cannot see my settings. So, but I mean difficulty settings, not like other game settings. There's like, it'd be nice to be able to see what the ranges were, because it's been like a long time since I set these settings up. So let's see here. 202 paper. Okay, how's the paper supply construction over here going? Good, good, good. Okay. I have 6. Well, that's fine. Wait, no. It's only 3. I am 9 jobs, 3 beavers. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. You can go to a different job. And you can go to a different job. 2 jobs spare now. That wasn't what it was supposed to be. Those numbers don't math enough for me. Let me see. Let me see here. Nope, this is the way I want to go. How's this coming? Alright, coming along good. Alright. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Alright, how's the water filling up here? Good. Good. Is it flowing over yet? No. That's still not flowing over. Should soon, though. Weird for a second. Looked like the beaver was going across when the with the effect on the water. We're on day 4, so we're going to day 5. And I still haven't seen anything come up yet, so 5, 6, 7 seems reasonable. Should either be a drought or a bad tide coming up. That's coming along nicely. Oh, the farming I was set up over here. Tree farming. Okay, well, they're working on it. Come on. Come on. There we go. There's the water coming down now, finally. Just getting worried about that. Look at that. Nice big old lake there. Let's see how this goes. And then we've got all this water over here. It's finally filled up as well. But it still hasn't got enough to the point where this is overflowing to start filling this little basin in. Oh, cool. That's starting to overflow into here now. Alright, let's see here. 12, 24, 48 more logs for that to be done. And we got all this over here to be built. They're coming along nicely though. A lot of housing. I wonder here if I want to build another one of those water tanks. Do this. Not that. This. I did this one. Drought. Okay, not bad. Not bad. I got two. So that's, you know what? Versus that. This is so much cheaper still. Go like that. You know, I can go like this. And 1, 2, so these three. There. I don't know why that overflow happens. It doesn't make sense. Let's see here. That. And then I can come over here and do storage. There's plenty of water storage. Look at that. Never shall there be a problem with water. Okay, how's this going? 361 paper. Let's see. Everything else is good to go. So this is, I don't know what else I want to do in this district up here, so maybe plant more trees up here? Not sure. Here. These are getting there. Oh, I need to back to normal. There we go. Alright, that should be good. Let's see. Is this actually really getting a good fill up? Yeah, you can see it starting to back up here. We've got 2 more days for this drought. Let's see. Let's see. 388. And we got all this paper production over here. You know what? Let's see here. Do I? Come on. Still have 4. Still have 4. No, 3 bots. One. No, we're just breaking down now. So what I could do, I can put a forester here, like this, and that. These will be bots. And again, we're just gonna sit here and make it all tree. Lots and lots and lots of trees. There we go. And we'll chop all those trees down, because we don't need those trees except for logs. That's all we need them for. All right. We're at, oh, we might be able to launch that soon. We got a day left until the drought's over. All right. Go. Come on, let's get these done. Okay. And 443 paper. Paper is coming along nicely. Plenty. I know this is here, looks like a weird gap around here, but during drought times, this part here is where it dries out, so I'm not going to worry about putting trees there. This could be the longest drought I get, one of the 30 days. So we'll see. There's 2 logs there. All right. Okay. Water supplies are looking good. 17,000 water stored for this drought. Once that's done, we'll have even more. And 1 more plank's all that needs to get done. Oh no, I cannot math. It needs 12 more now, but it was like 21 more, not 1 more. All right, let's see here. Come on. All right. We're down to 0.4 days. Yeah, this is not getting up as high as it has been. Right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, it is. I mistakenly thought it went this high, but it did not. Look at that. That is a lot higher than I was expecting it to get to. But that's fine. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. That's in place. Oh, come on. It should be in place by now. There we go. So that gives us a pretty good storage back right there. That's good. Excellent. And there's the drought. Go ahead and pause the things that we need to pause, which are the water pumps, because they're just draining our water levels, which we need for the trees. We don't need the Lorax coming after us. We're beavers. We're going after the trees no matter what. We don't need to add the Lorax to it. Alright. That should be good. Okay. And let's see, how long is this? 21 days. 21 days is not long at all. That's like one of the short ones. Let's see here. Come on, just 2 more logs and that'll be done. Then I'll stop bleeding that water out. There we go. Now that water's going to back up a little bit more, or it'll overflow here. There we go. Excellent. All right. How's the paper coming? We are ready. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. You know what? It's a drought. And the beavers have decided. Come the morning, they shall seek to restore the world and see what their recultivator can do. So we have just a brief time window for that to happen. I will revert back down to the normal slow game speed as opposed to the triple speed here in a second. And I'll use that before, and I'll do the recultivator from that speed just because I want to see what this does. So doing it at high speed just doesn't seem like the right way to do it. All right. So here we go. Here comes the day you start. You see the beavers are all coming out. And let them get over, see the beavers come over here and go in the building. Once I can see them all go in there, I'll hit the launch button because I don't know if I need to be there or not. So I don't see anything else highlighting that's not like it's not there. So let's go ahead and just launch it off. Here we go. All right, the flower blossoms. Oh, that looks cool. Lanterns. Oh, that's cool. I can't zoom out anymore. Go up from above. That is cool. Like paper lanterns type thing. Almost like little hot air balloons almost or something. Oh! I was not expecting that. Cool. What's a flexible start? Okay. Days past, beavers born 1842. Tails painted. I painted more than twice as many tails as I had beavers to paint tails on. Impressive. All right. Only 174, we'll round up, 1,000 trees were cut. While only breaking 205 teeth. Not bad, not bad. I only detonated 3,730 dynamite, though. I could have done more, I'm sure. Well, I think with this, actually, let me see what happens after I do this. So I'm gonna hit resume. I think I'm probably gonna call it after this because you know it's getting late for me. I know I haven't been going that long, but I didn't expect this to finish. This is kind of what I'd set for my goal tonight, to finish this here. I want to see what this does. See if it does anything on the map, or they just go away. They just went away. Oh, they're there. I want to see if it goes away. Yeah, it's going higher and higher. I can't see it anymore. Yep, it's gone. I can't see it anymore. All right, so given that, looks like we just do that over and over again. I don't see that it impacted the map any. Like, would have been cool. Other things happen, but if like maybe something on the map had changed, I don't know what. Maybe a new spring water source came up. I don't know. I'm just something. That would be cool. I can see the shadows from them all still, though. So they're still all up there. No, they're gone that way, but if I go this way. Yeah, so if you get this, one of the weird things about the game is that the direction you point your camera is the direction the shadows are going, and basically for where the light source is coming from. So the light source is coming from behind them still now, so you can see they're still there. If I turn, you can see them running aground, and then they just disappear because the light source is now kind of behind me, over my left shoulder type thing, and they're all in front of me, not behind me. And if I bring the light source around, you can see that. You look at the shadows, and you can tell by looking like the shadows here, the trees and stuff. As I move, you can see them kind of like the shadows of the trees move because it's not with light source; it's with my camera angle. They're still there. What? Maybe they'll still do something. Let me see. Give it a second here. See if that does anything. No. They just disappeared. Yep, they just disappeared at some point. Okay. Well, I think with this, I am going to wrap it up. I know this district here is not really done, but it was a kind of a filler project while waiting for this to complete. I honestly thought that the treated planks were going to take a lot longer. I wasn't expecting to put like 500-600 of them in last stream, so I didn't think I was making that many treated planks to begin with. So apparently at that point, I guess I really turned up enough resin creation to do that. So, but yeah, one last tour here. Let's go in here and look at, this is District 1. This is where everything started. And we have housing under here. We have our original industry here because we didn't have flowing water or anywhere to put it. So we used the running wheels. So this is our planking machine. And this is the gear machine. And here was our original forester. And around here was where our original lumberjacks were. They've got moved around a bit, so I don't know. I don't want to say like this guy was one of the original ones, or this spot was at least. But you can see here, we prevent the contamination of bad water using the contamination barriers here. And we control good water goes this way, bad water goes down the chute. Because we built a, bad water extraction system to put it off the map that way. So it doesn't contaminate and ruin any of our crops or anything going down this way. We have our original farming setup is all here. So carrots and potatoes and pine trees. There were berries over here at one point. However, to be honest, don't eat a lot of berries. I don't know if I still have any berries bushes on this over here at all. I don't think I do. But there were tons of berries. I might even still be able to see some of the berry. Oh yeah, they are still here. Okay, they're buried. The berries are buried under here, under all of this, down in there. In here, let me get out of this. Sorry for the sudden movements there. You can tell I definitely went multi-tiered, kind of condensing everything down as best I could. And we got some wet stuff here for this was the spatter dock, and we had the spatter dock grills and all that stuff going. Then we got the cattails going down here to make cattail crackers. And then I just deepened all this stuff out here with dynamite, and I then started making, I walled this off to make it into a lake back here. And I just built the levees here just to keep the water in. And just expanded slowly over time over there. But at the same time, I decided, like, where do I want to put my second district? And I decided I want to put it over here. So this is District 2. And I'd already started putting like industrial things across this way using this bridge here. So you can see there's a bridge right here. Right here is the bridge going across. And that had to come across here. I think, if I remember correctly, and it's been a while, I went ahead and I built this levee all the way across here, except for the sluice gates. And so I'd have a water source for this. And then I built this district over here with a little bit of farming here and a lot of tree farming here. And I moved the farming up here where I had maintained a constant level water source up here. And then I put an industrial section up here for this district. And I built this large battery tower here, just vertically like that. And it wasn't this was early on, like right after the vertical shafts had come out, so I didn't think about using the vertical shafts like this for power, and instead did the stair step approach like this to bring it over to here. So probably could have a little bit more space here, but whatever. Then finally, the last district that's completed and functional was over here because I needed to get a hold of more metal here. There's a scrap metal mine. And then to control this bad water, because it was 3 bad water sources here and had to deal with that. So that's what we had to deal with. But that's the last district there. It just focused on those things, didn't really get much more because the primary focus of this district was, you know, bad water and metal, and that's it. So once that was done, it became a let's make the earth recultivator and go from there. I mean, you can see I don't really have a shortage of science, so 284,000 science. I think I've unlocked everything. But yeah, at this point, we're done. And next week will be possibly more Timberborn, possibly something new. We'll see what next week holds. But thank you for watching. Appreciate your time. And I will see you next week.